Hey guys, are you ready to look around my daycare for the 2019-2020 school year? I've finally gotten around to filming this and I'm really excited to show you around. So hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Sarah, and on our channel Work Life Glue I like to do a lot of videos for really busy moms, busy women who are trying to juggle it all and do everything well. But I am a daycare provider Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. to up to 10 kids. Right now I have 8 total, including my own 2 daughters, Celia and Bridie, who are 2 and 4. And so I like to occasionally include some daycare content on my channel, and you guys seem to really like it. So this is really great if you are a daycare provider, you're thinking about doing it, or you just want to see what a daycare can look like. So I do daycare in my home, and I have a lot of other daycare tours. This place has changed a lot over the years, and every year I'm just kind of changing it and adapting it to really work with my current group, because every year the kids change so much and there's new kids and just a mixture of ages. I have from 5 months up to almost 5 years old right now. So a very big range, but I'm just going to show you around, show you some of the changes, and hope you guys enjoy. So our home is kind of interesting because it's a 4-level home, which makes it sound really big, but it's only about 2,000 square feet. But it's like a 2-story cut in half and kind of placed, so it's all weird. But we have our back door here. This is where parents enter. It's the 1 floor up from the basement, and then the other 2 levels of our home are our main floor, which I'm not going to show you, but it's shown a lot on our vlogs. That's what we're really only up there for meals, and then the upstairs are our bedrooms, and the kids are really never up there. But this is where parents enter through the back, which is really nice to have a separate entrance. And so I have all these lockers here. Right now we're in Minnesota and it's winter time, so these are packed full, but in the summertime they have a lot less stuff. So I can have up to 10 kids, so I have 7 lockers here and then 3 bench seats over here that kids can sit at. And then I have the kids' lockers here, and then just some pens and pencils. And then I have my little thing here, my little memo board. I can write on this or clip a paper here, and it says, you know, little announcements and reminders and things. So I really like that. And then over here on our bulletin board, I just have like our calendar and escape plan and our newsletter and sickness policies and stuff over here. Compact area, but it gets the job done, so we really like that. Okay, so flipping around, we do have a gate here because toddlers love to go try on shoes all day if I would let them, so they're usually gated off from that. But this is my little shoe cabinet here where we keep our family shoes, but it also works kind of like my little desk, so I'll get my little like infant daily sheets out and I'll keep track of, you know, their meals and their bottles and everything on there throughout the day. Okay, over here, this is our main daycare space where we play in the mornings and sometimes in the afternoons, and we do preschool time in here, so it's really set up to kind of be a multifunctional space. Over here we have our preschool wall. It's the beginning of January when I'm filming this, so we don't have letters up yet, but we always have our line leader up here. I change every day. And then we have our question of the day, and this is actually something I created. It's on our Teachers Pay Teacher site if you're interested. There's all different kinds. So we always answer that during circle time. And then we have our feeling cards. I get a lot of questions on those. I just got them at like a teacher store. It was a big poster that I cut down. So those are there, and that's something we talk about every day during preschool time. We've got our green and red choices. That was from Pocket of Preschool. And so we review those from time to time. And then down here we have our magnet board, and this is just an oil drip pan. It's just a few dollars from an auto parts store. And then we drilled it into the studs, and I change out the magnets usually monthly. Over here I have my preschool curriculum bins. I have videos on that. I'll link below so you guys can see. But basically I use the Funshine Express curriculum, and so I just every week, usually on Thursday, I'll just go through and pull out everything I need for each day, including the books we're going to read, and I just put them in these bins. They're just scrapbook bins, and it works really great and just keeps me organized, and the kids like to get into it, so I do flip it around during the day. But this is just like my little teacher caddy. And then over here is all my Funshine Express stuff. So we always have like our number, our shape, and our color once we learn them, our word wall, our calendar that we do daily, and our weather chart. So I added Velcro to this so the kids can stick up the weather pieces. But I actually go through our whole preschool routine, so I will link that video below. Over here is just a bunch of storage. So we have a fireplace here, and my dad, who's a carpenter, who's amazing, helped us drill this in so it's mounted so the kids can't get into the fireplace, and we could use this as storage. And it's nice because like the babies can't reach it, but you know, the toddler age can reach this, and then the older kids can reach higher up, so they're not just dumping everything out. And then we just made these cushions with chipboard and foam and batting and then fabric, so it was really easy, just measured to size, and then we glued them and then stapled them on, and they've worked really well. And then I just rotate out toys from time to time. I don't like to keep a ton in here, but enough that it's kind of like open-ended and they can all be doing something. And then we have these areas that we call our up high areas, which are on each side of the fireplace. And those are great for the older kids who want to get away from the little ones who like knock down their stuff or take their stuff. They can climb up there, and they have to be over 2 to go up there. And then over here I just have all my book storage. And then on this side I have, these are all the kids' backup clothes, just in these little bins. And then I have a bunch of table activities here and puzzles and things that I can bring to the table from time to time. And over here in front of the windows is where I keep the table. I used to have it on the other wall, but I like it much better here because then the kids can't climb up and rip stuff off the walls, which would happen a lot with the toddlers. But now they can, you know, climb up and look out the window or say goodbye to their parents, and then they have to get down. But I can seat up to 8 kids here if I pull the tables out, and I never usually have more than that for bigger kids who can actually do preschool time. So we do our crafts here, painting, table activities. They play here sometimes, and it just works out really, really well. And I just put these black mats on the floor because we have carpet in this room. We want to eventually put laminate wood flooring because with crafts and Play-Doh and stuff like that, it can really wreck carpet. So I have the black mats to protect the carpet, but eventually I want to just get rid of the flooring in here. And then over here, this is like my preschool teacher area. So I've got, you know, this bin is where I just put stuff when we're done with them. And then once a week I put it away. I've got my teacher planner here, my curriculum guide, books, and just different things. And here I've got storage for craft supplies that we use a lot. This caddy full of all kinds of stuff. And then we've got our Kleenexes here and our garbage. This sign is actually for my older daughter, so she remembers like I'm working, and then at the end of the day I can switch it to just mom is mom, because it can be hard for our own kids when we do daycare. And then down here are the kids' nap bins. So the kids who nap down here, which right now I only have 3 kids who nap in here, they just keep all their stuff in a bin with their sleeping bag and their pillow and their blanket, or if they have a comfort item. And then it's really easy to get in and out. And then in this cabinet, this is Joan. This is who the kids tattle to when they feel like they need a tattle. And this is our how do you feel, and we also have a feelings chart here for the kids to look at. But this is also storage, so I keep like our first aid kit, our aprons, and some craft supplies that we don't use every day. Construction paper and stuff like that. This is our crazy craft bin, so I just collect different craft supplies that we didn't use from a craft and just various other things I find. I just throw them in there, and every couple weeks we just dump it over the table, some of it, and then I give them glue and scissors and markers, and I just let them create, and they love it. And then I just have like cleaners and stuff out of reach up there. But that's the main area. The only other thing is the changing table, which is over here by the bathroom now. I've switched that this year, and I really, really like it. So I can have the kids gated and still playing and be changing a diaper, and I'm right by the bathroom, so I can easily wash my hands. Through here is the laundry room, and then I do have some storage in here, and then the kids use that bathroom. But let's go down to the basement. So the basement is what we use mainly in the winter. We only really use it in the warmer months when it's like raining or an exceptionally cold day, because normally we'll be outside if we're not playing in the main area. But this is a wonderful space that we didn't have when we first started the daycare because we were redoing it because it got flooded. But it's basically 1 bedroom and then this extra room in here, and it's nice because I can gate it off so the toddlers can be separate from the bigger kids. since they play really differently. Sometimes they intermingle, but sometimes it's nice to have them split up so like the big kids can be building and stuff like that, and the little kids aren't knocking it down, and the little kids can just be kind of destroying the room, and then I can reset it for the big kids to play because they're at different levels. But this is mainly our dramatic playroom. That's what I have had it as this year, and I've been trying to change out the center. So right now it is our like pet store or veterinarian center. So a friend of mine actually has awesome dramatic play sets, and she lent me hers. So I have different animals and all kinds of like doctor kit things, and a little sheet that they can check off different things about the animals. And I took all our dresses and stuff off and now just have doctor outfits here. They've got the little bed, they can put the animals and just, you know, kind of play dramatically that they are working at a vet or a pet store. I do try to just keep the kitchen and the baby dolls in here because the toddlers just love that. So those are always in here, so the room's kind of split in two because they just love that. But then the bigger room is kind of like our block and large motor room, I guess you could say. So I have a slide in here now. I've got this heater popper thing, which works really well on the wood floors. It makes a cool sound, but they can use it on the carpet as well. But I also have like magnet tiles, Jenga blocks. I've got our wooden roads in here. I've got a dollhouse. They love to build with magnet tiles right now and build like dollhouses out of them and use the dollhouse furniture, which is really cool. But when the bigger kids are wanting to do dramatic play, I can put the gate up and the little kids can be in here, and I've got the exerciser for the baby, and I've got the play activity mat for the baby, and the little kids can just kind of be doing the larger motor stuff too. So it's really nice to have it be adaptable, but I also can rotate toys and change it up from time to time, and I have changed it up a lot. I have right now just two little ones that sleep in here. Obviously, like the fan comes out of here and the activity mat goes out, but pack and plays fit nicely in here, and I can kind of pull them away from the wall if I need to during nap time, but works out really well. We also have a TV in here, which I sometimes occasionally will use in the winter to do like Cosmic Kids yoga or dance videos if they need to get their wiggles out, but I'm tired or the baby's crying or I need to feed the baby or whatever. So we do use that from time to time, but it's a really flexible space, which I really love. And then we have chairs on each level, so if I need to cuddle somebody or feed the baby, I can, and those are from IKEA. So I hope you enjoyed my 2020 daycare tour. I have poured a lot of love into this space and the kids really love it, and I just love changing it up from time to time. I have links if you're interested. I have a whole Amazon store with different sections and categories so you can find different things if you're interested in anything that I mentioned here. If I did mention something and you can't find a link to it, make sure you head over to our community tab and you can find the thumbnail for this video and comment there, and I'll try to make sure I get the link to you so you can find it. But I do buy a lot of stuff at garage sales and thrift stores and stuff, so sometimes it's hard to find links to things. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'd love to know what something you changed to your daycare area this year that you haven't done in previous years. I know a lot of us like to change up our spaces, especially since we're here all the time. It's nice to change things up once in a while. But I hope you guys have had a great start to your new year, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye guys.